Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
Played out wide. That is lovely. There's the shot! No, just not quite. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. Serves up across. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Incoming delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quick look, then plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now this could be real chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now that's well seen too. Still goalless. Fernandez looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And here's Yamal. And this is Kane. And he's gone back. Fermin! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he can clear it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. There's the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 39 minutes is number 23, Harry Kane!
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Caicedo.
There will be 1 minute
And
added
here's
time.
Kane. He shifted it to the flank. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick
Barcelona
announcement.
go
We'd
in
like to
at
inform
half-time
you that
with a
CCTV
1-0
is
lead.
now in operation for your safety.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if...
Yamal!
Lamine Yamal really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
That has been knocked clear. Shot could be on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Lopez, he's picked shapes to shoot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread to the right. Yamal has the space to scheme. And he shoots! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Yamal. Tries one from range. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Substitution for Cabo Verde, number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Akanji with the clearance. And that should get the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Caicedo. Camavinga. Alaba. Now it's Kane. A lot of space. Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Substitution for Cabo Verde. Number 7. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Cabo Verde, number 13.
Cabo Verde have opted to make another change here.
8.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Now it's Kane. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And no, he's seen through all of that. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
And we'd like to inform
Kane
you now
voted
that the
man
latest
of the
travel
match,
information
and
is currently
deservedly
being
so.
displayed on the screen.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Balogun, space for him to turn and look. That's really good defending. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Fermin. Good, strong midfield running here. Kane. It's Kane! Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Balogun. Threads one in.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Has a look up and delivers. Keeper's dealt with that. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Fernandez. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. Pulisic clears. And smartly reclaimed. And Fernandez. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Look at the... Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Dest. Now it's Balogun. Richards. Now it's Kane. Now it's Yamal. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Spread to the right. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. And it's Lopez. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hangs in a... Oh, good climb! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late
And we
one.
come to you now with a quick
The
request
midway
for
point of the
support
game.
for our World
Barcelona
Charity
certainly
Fund.
have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. We're on the move again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Jimenez. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga. Alaba, very much the man of the moment. Now it's Kane. Yamal. He's having a shot! And no mistake. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And here's Lopez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Fermin! Against the crossbar. Not a bad try by any means.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Balogun. Over to the right flank. Now it's come to nothing.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Terrific effort! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Dest. Delivers the ball, punched away. Akanji gets it clear.
The United States really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's having a go! Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. It's a good ball out wide. Fermin, and here's Kane. Played out to the left flank. He slings it in. Fermin! That's another chance! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 10, Fermin! Fermin! Substitution in progress.
The United States are making a change now.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
So is that the decisive goal?
Added minutes
Not
has been
much
indicated.
in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
McKennie played out towards the right wing. McKennie, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And now,
Fermin
please
picking
turn
up the
towards
Man of the
screen
Match
for a
award,
special
and no
presentation
surprise
featuring
there.
our guest performers today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Spread to the right. Now it's Kane. Nice interception, well timed. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fermin. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lopez is having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Number 10, Berman.
Barcelona breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Showing good feet. Camavinga has it out wide and in space. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Iraq genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability.
Tries one from range! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that takes him up to 30. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's having a hit! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Lopez. Great ball if he can... It's Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
Really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Akanji. It's Camavinga. Alaba. Caicedo. And he's very much the player living the here and now. And it's Caicedo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And so the action is resumed. Camavinga. Swings it. Header! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo, who's set up one goal so far. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the way through. Elects to cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fermin receives it in a good position here. Oh, sweet feet. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a throw-in. Spread it left. Fermin does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Yamal. Fermin in acres of space out wide.
Substitution for Iraq, number 24. Coming on the field is number 14.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Alexander-Arnold.
Substitution for Iraq, number 8, number 17, coming on the field, number 11, number 21.
Jimenez cuts out the pass. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this? Not a hint of offside here. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
And now, please
Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries a measured ball. He leaps for it! Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got So much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Caicedo.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Lopez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Lopez. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. That's put paid to the danger. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Half an hour played now. Tries to play it through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Fernandez. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And Fernandez. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
He's having a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. No way through, so back it comes. And there's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Fermin, played out wide. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Might want to be careful there.
Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. And here is a player who is really happening. Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, can they get it back? And here's Yamal. It's a threatening ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Alexander-Arnold has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitutions taking place.
Tunisia choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Fernandez. Hangs in a crook. Impressive jump. And he stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Fermin. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is headed... Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers. Caicedo. Great vision.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's hit the bar! That's that, the end. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
With the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Lopez, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a sixth.
Towering header! It's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
15 minutes is number 18.
Panama gain their reward with an early goal. And it's Alaba. Fernandez.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game.
Fermin! Brilliant from Lopez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cross needs to be good. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Over to the right flank. Now it's Lopez. Oh, that's nice. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Lopez. Can he get it through? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Front-footed pressing going on here. Good ball, good take. Distributed tidily. Look, and a header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
2 added minutes has been
Camavinga.
indicated.
Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, and that is all they have time for.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kane charging forward, the ball is having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Murillo. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. And he welcomes it in. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played. And he's there to belt it away. It's a really well-measured ball. Showing good feet. Played in with purpose. And that's the keeper's ball. Camavinga. And he's very much the player living the here and now. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Kane. Now it's Lopez. Alaba. Driving through the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Substitution for Panama, number 6.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
That has been slung wide. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Panama, number 14. Coming
So
on
a
to
bit of a
replace
revolving
him
door
is
here.
number
Lots and lots of
20.
changes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? And he's picked out the run. He's rising! And somehow he has kept that out. And it's Kane. Fermin receives it in a good position. Takes a shot! Off the post. Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
After 85
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution for Panama, number 7. Coming on the
Panama
field is
have opted to make
number
another
10.
change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And he whips it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Fernandez. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Fermin voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
That smoking is only permitted
Any
in
reflections
designated
on what you've
areas
seen,
within
Jim?
these grounds.
Barcelona, definitely.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He leaps for it! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Harry Kane!
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Caught off offside that time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Kane. Yamal. Shot could be on. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And here's Kane. Kane! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Alaba, very much the man of the moment. He's had it taken off him. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Kane. Lopez. He has a look out. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's in it. This time, surely! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's a great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's there to clear it. Alexander-Arnold. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Alaba. And it's Lopez. Kane.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Just past the 40th minute mark. And it's Lopez. Caicedo. Oh, that's superb. Kane gets flagged offside. Sitole, and he's had it nicked away. Caicedo.
2 added minutes has been
ball.
indicated.
Alaba. Fermin. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. And it's made its way to him. Now the ball in. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Now it's Kane. Yamal has found the net here, of course. And it's Alexander-Arnold. The ball goes in. Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Space for him to turn and look. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Foster. Decent chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 9.
South Africa cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Kane being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Caicedo. And Fermin. That has been cut short. Foster.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Spread it left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution.
South Africa choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in.
Kane! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
It's anyone's ball now. Closing in on goal. Big chance! Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that really is so impressive. And yes, it's him again.
Number 8.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Caicedo. Kane. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kane. Yamal. He's on it. Can he get away?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Knocks it into space. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ball in towards the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Please have your entry tickets at
Yamal
hand,
claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Even Nielsen! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bruno Guimaraes with the short one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, played right into his path. And it's Lopez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chips it through. Gets his head on it! Goal! Barcelona! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
12 minutes is number 23, Harry Kane!
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alaba, and here's Kane. It's Kane! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Brazil definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's in a good position here. Great chance! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Harry Kane!
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Paqueta. He's having a pop! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Fernandez. Akanji. Caicedo. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's been played through. And that is expertly dealt with. Rafinha. Ibanez. Plays the return pass. Now Ederson. Vermeer. Shifted it to the flank. Lucas Paqueta. He's shifting through the gears here. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Vermeer. Caicedo. He's looking wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Gabriel. Now Ederson. Rafinha. Now it's Evan Nielsen. That's a good ball out wide. Lucas Paqueta providing an outlet on that flank. Shapes the shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Yamal knocks it into space, and it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And that pass just didn't quite work. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Lopez. Now it's Kane. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Yamal.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
a header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bruno Guimaraes. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. And it's Paqueta. And Rafinha. That is lovely. Ederson. Vermeer. That's good running with the ball. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Tries to play it through. Yamal. Well read, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. That's going wide left. Now it's Evan Nielsen.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Yamal. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Good ball, good take. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caicedo. And that's gone loose. Well, they can break here. Alexandro. And it's Neymar. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Rafinha. Spread it left. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 11.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Evan Nielsen. Number 20. Lucas Paqueta.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Caicedo.
Number 9. João Pedro.
Kanji.
Number 7.
And it's Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Yamal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Like to read out our
Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. And it's Lopez. Yamal. Yamal! It's hit the upright. Now he's off and running. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aim forwards. Played out to the left flank, where it came from. Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a decent clearance. Barcelona currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball.
80 really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Kane looking understandably energised after his goal. Alaba. He has found the way through. Delivered low. Not the most convincing of passes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Lopez. And here's Kane. Look at the chance for it! It's a goal! But that is not going to count.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's Lopez. And here's Yamal. Now that looks a deep... It's Kane! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Harry Kane!
So that's 2 now without reply.
2 added
Well,
minutes
now's the
has been
time you can
indicated.
afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's the end of the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Fernandez. That has been slung wide. Alaba. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's going to be another corner. Haiti are looking to go forward now. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He's having a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's looking wide. Almost an hour gone. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Now it's Lopez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Yeah, that works for me.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Caicedo. Fernandez. And Akanji. Yamal chasing after it. Now it's Yamal. Kane looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if he's denied a chance to make the ball stick, Peter, the threat is obviously minimised.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Taken back almost at once. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Caicedo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lopez. And it's Camavinga. Caicedo. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Benin! And again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substitution.
Haiti have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yamal.
There will be 3 minutes at
Now
a
it's
time.
Kane. And Yamal. Fermin. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Picked out brilliant. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And that was his 20th goal for this team. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
And we'd like to inform you
Kane
now
claiming
that
the man of the
latest
match
travel
award,
information
and there
currently
is
being
very
displayed
little
on
room
the
for
screen.
argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as
Hello,
both sides
everybody,
look to
and
clear the
welcome to
first
today's
hurdle.
match.
Supporters here in
Brazil
terrific numbers.
against
So
Norway.
will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And he whips it in. That's put paid to the danger. Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. Now it's Haaland. And it's made its way to him. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Haaland! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he shoots! Goal, Norway! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 9, Martin Odegaard.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Driving forward. Is there any support? He might not need it. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Norway currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Ederson.
Brazil always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Lucas Paqueta. He's having a pop! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And a chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 7.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Odegaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bruno Guimaraes. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Norway looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. And it's Berger. Shifted it to the flank. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Real chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Simplicity itself.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Erling Haaland.
A case now of complete control. Gabriel. Rafinha. Wriggles his way through. Nice interception, well timed.
Norway are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Odegaard. Now the ball in. Neymar. Now Ederson. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Evan Nielsen. And here's Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Berger. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rafinha, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. Applies the finish!
Haaland clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That is good alertness. And here's Haaland. He's being urged to shoot. Odegaard! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 11. Rafinha.
Brazil have turned to their
Number
bench
16,
and we're going to have a
Nielsen.
substitution.
Number 24. Ibanez.
Alexandro.
Coming on the field.
Bruno
Number
Guimaraes.
14, Joelinton. Number 9. João Pedro. Number 5.
Now it's João Pedro. Played out to the left flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
2 added minutes has been
Berger.
indicated.
Ødegaard. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, well measured. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
So finally it is here, the grandest
Hello,
event in
everybody,
world
and
football.
welcome to
It
today's
is
match.
time to dream again.
Argentina
A statement
against
win would do
Algeria.
very nicely for either side, and perhaps more for the loyal following that are present today, this being undoubtedly for some the journey of a lifetime. Everything perfectly set for what we hope will be a memorable opening day fixture. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It's rising! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Martinez. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Martinez. That's going wide left. De Paul. That'll be a throw-in. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's a pretty loose pass. Paz, nicely spread. Messi, he's got away. Messi's cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Distributed tidily. Argentina currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. And it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Molina puts them all in. Oh, well played. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Driven in. Tagliafico pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. Cross to the back post. Tagliafico attempts a clearance. Romero is there and he can get that clear. Fernandez. Otamendi. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's De Paul. Now it's Martinez. And here's De Paul. Great vision. And that's a good ball. He's onside. Hoisted it. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Let's hope for another good show in the second half.
Argentina are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's a sweeping... He's having a shot! Caught offside that time. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. There's the delivery. Towering header! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
A case now of complete control. Paredes. Now it's Martinez. Now it's De Paul. Martinez. And this is Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Argentina are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Paredes. Fernandez. To Messi. Now it's Martinez. And it's Messi. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Tagliafico cuts it out. Martinez, given the lift of his goal. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, it's come loose.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Paz. Oh, super ball, and Martinez! Played up towards the front line. Paz. Spread it left, and he's intervened well there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Paz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is just off target.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Otamendi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Molina. Always onto this.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistime.
And that is that. So a smooth start, and one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. Paz picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
So
there.
it is, everyone. Now big up for our
How do
players.
you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.
Argentina have a proper sense of
everybody,
purpose
and
here,
welcome to
a
today's
motivation
match.
to tie things up and look beyond the confines of this group.
Argentina.
There is an expectant air, an enthusiasm and excitement. Victory will guarantee progression, and that is what they're seeking. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for... There's the shot! Off the post! Now it's Martinez. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Cristiano Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as being brave.
Chance! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
A win here so important to their ambitions. Sabitzer. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Martinez. Martinez gets flagged offside. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Schlager. Fernandez spots it and intercepts. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Martinez. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Schlager. Austria have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Messi. And it's Fernandez. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a very... Shot, surely! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kalajic, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That's a delicate pass. Martinez is flagged offside. Alaba. It's Schlager. Sabitzer. Now it's Kalajic for Schmidt.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Takes a shot! Goal, Austria! And it's Austria who go ahead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
The first, and that is all they have time for. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Let's look forward
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not...
And Martinez! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Schlager. Sabitzer. Oh, Red, nice interception. Plays the return pass. Molina. Argentina still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Martinez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now this could be a chance. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Lionel. Schmidt. Looking for the run. Now it's Lionel. And it's shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Sabitzer with the short one. Decent chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tagliafico. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Argentina are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Paz. And it's Messi. Schmidt. Now it's Kalajic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's intervened well there. Fernandez. De Paul. Pass is just off target.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 14, number 20, Leiber. Coming on the field, number 7, Arnautovic.
Posh.
Number 19,
Now, can they get him away? Pass somewhat off target. Romero, Paredes. Argentina are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Schlager. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Sabitzer. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured.
Minutes has been indicated.
He's had a shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution for Austria. Number 9, Sabitzer.
Austria have turned to the... And there goes the final whistle. Argentina were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right...
Argentina have a proper sense of purpose here, a motivation to tie things up and look beyond the confines of this group. There is an expectant air, an enthusiasm and excitement. Victory will guarantee progression, and that is what they're seeking. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Argentina are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. That ball looks a good one. And Martinez! Fantastic from Martinez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Argentina in front.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Martinez. Simeone in acres of space out wide.
Jordan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's slung out wide. Lovely bit of skill. It's crossed into the middle. Paredes is there to clear. That's a good ball out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Simeone. Martinez! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 31 minutes is...
And now he has two.
Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Paz is onto this. Paz gets flagged offside. And he's had it nicked away. De Paul. And it's Paredes. He shifted it to the flank. Delivers the ball. Out of play for a goal kick.
Two added minutes has
Bumps
been
him off it
indicated.
and wins back the ball. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. So, a temporary halt to the action. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has
That's
to
the
resist
first
change
45
at
and
this
we're
stage.
well on top. Let's look
Argentina
forward to more to come
firmly in
the second
control at
half.
the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So remember, this could all be decided by the end of the day. Now it's Martinez. Distributed tidily. Now it's Simeone.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Simeone. Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time. Fernandez. Tagliafico. And it's Paredes. Paz, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
No foul, says the referee. Just eases him off the ball. Paredes. Simeone, who's set up 1 goal so far.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Romero. And Simeone. Martinez. And Fernandez. It's a searching pass. And that has been knocked clear. So what can they make of this? Stood up well to him there. Some good persistent defending here.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Not the most accurate pass. Paz. Paredes. Paz. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Molina. Plays a sharp little ball here. Martinez! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. Spread out to the left. Paz. Fernandez. Molina. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And time is up. Well, this is the sight of a dream fulfilled. They have made it through the group stage successfully, with the glamour and the glory of the knockout phase to come. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I would say, Peter, that it's not the ideal way to go through, but I'm sure if you were offered a passage to the knockout stages, you would take that.
So there it is, everyone. Now big up for our players.